Yikes. All right, guys, so I am 8 weeks out now from the Arnold, and I know you guys have been wanting a arm video, so guess what? I made it happen. I made it happen just for you guys. Yeah, we're gonna do an arm day. Bis and tries and bis, whatever you guys like to go for. And also, new athlete for Celsius. So if you guys like it, I'm part of it now. So drink that shit up. But yeah, overall, I actually woke up this morning 271, which was my lightest weight this whole prep so far since we started. And today is the day that I started to feel a little shitty today. I know we probably think that's a little early for 8 weeks out, but you know, just knowing where my body fat levels are, it's, you know, we didn't get fat after New York or anything, so body fat levels are pretty low, but we are pushing extremely hard for conditioning for this Arnold, like really hard. Like we want to be a lot more conditioned than for New York, not that we weren't, but we want to make sure it's, you know, a fucking no-brainer here. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit today, which is fine. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with the Prime Fitness spreader handles. I like these because it takes, for me, it takes, you know, any elbow pain out that I have or any forearm type thing, just directly all triceps. So this is what I like to start with for triceps. All right, so for the first bicep exercise I'm gonna do, it's personally one of my favorites. It's called 21s. I just like to do these. I think the pump's great. I think I can track the most without going extremely too heavy. And I'll save the heavy shit for later in the workout. Many people have different ways to do 21s. How I like to do them, I start at the top. I go 7 full, 7 partial. That's how I do it. Some people do it other ways, but that's my way. All right, so for our second tricep exercise, we're gonna be using the Arsenal dip machine. I really like this machine. I can contract really hard. I get a good pump out of it, and overall it just feels good on the elbows, the joints. So this is my second movement for triceps. nice haircut for this video. I was looking bushy, bro. I said, oh man, I need a haircut. I can't be looking like a fucking hairy beast on my YouTube. That's no bueno. Fresh cut Fridays, baby. Whoa. Not bad, mate. All right, so for our second exercise for biceps, we're gonna be doing cable curls. Simply, I like the cable curls, again, because it just takes all the tension out of the elbow joints. If you have elbow pain, you really won't feel it. And any type of elbow pain or forearm pain, again, you probably won't feel it. Another thing I like to use to help that as well is the Prime Fitness fat grips, I guess you could call it. The way you hold them, you feel nothing but the contraction in the bicep, which is where you want to feel it the entire time anyway. Quickly. So basically, normally when I go up and weight to that 12, whatever it is, I'm able to get around 10 to 12. With the set prior, I fatigued the muscle a little too early. I did a little too many reps, but I also made sure every rep I contracted the bicep. So when that happens and you go up and you don't get the amount of number of reps you thought you should have gotten, maybe because you've gotten more the week prior, just know, obviously, this set before, like I just did, you probably did a little too many reps and it worked the biceps a little harder, which is not a problem. Because as long as you're working the bicep and contracting hard, shit happens. I still got a good amount of reps. I still got the amount of contraction that I needed, just not as many reps. So now I'll go back down a little bit and try and get a good 12 to 15. When it comes to arm training anyway, I like to stay in the 12 to 15 rep range anyway. But normally I get about 12 with that, but like I said, I just peaked it a little too early. And now that I'm starting to feel fatigued as well from the diet quicker than normal, shit like that is going to happen, so don't get discouraged. Just know why, know the situation, prepare for your next session when that happens. That set made up for the last one for sure. All right, so for our third movement for triceps, I'm gonna do a movement that I did it with Sean Clarita at Junior Nats. We're basically, I'm gonna use the Prime Fitness cable thing here, whatever you wanna call it. And we're gonna do a pull down. I'm gonna grab one side and grab the other. I'm gonna just come down like this. And it's just really gonna fuck your tricep up. This is an exercise. We actually did like 3 or 4 sets of 20. But basically, I want to do something like that, like 3 to 4 sets, 15 to 20 reps. movement for the bicep. We are going to do this side bench preacher curl machine. Same thing, you know, nothing fancy, man. I like to just keep the reps higher on arm day. So we're doing about 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps. That's the man, Dom. Too late, too late. I ain't no bitch. A little tight. That wasn't on purpose. All right, so I'm only gonna do one more exercise for bis and tris here. But it's just gonna be one set. I'm gonna pick a weight where I'm gonna try and hit 30 reps. If I have to stop for a few, I'll stop. But you just do one set to 30. And I'm gonna do it with overhead dumbbell extension. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, whatever weight I choose, with hammer curl for biceps. That was challenging. Yeah, pump though. That's all that matters. All right, guys, so that is the arm video for today. That's generally the idea of what I do. When it comes to arms, I just feel like because they are such a dominant body part of mine, I don't really train them the way I train every other body part, meaning like I don't have specific exercises I like to progress on. I like to more just come in here and have fun with it and just get the biggest pump as possible on an arm day and get the fuck out, really. So that's my general idea leading the arms. Everyone's different, but because I'm more dominant in that area, I don't feel the need to, like I said, pick certain exercises and try and progress. I like to come in here more like fun, pick different exercises that I want to do and work hard, of course. Obviously that's, you know, the general idea, but I'm not worried about progressing this, progressing that. It's just get a good pump, get a good workout, break a decent sweat, and go home. And that's really it. So we are, like I said, we are 8 weeks out from the Arnold Classic, which will be 10 weeks out from Olympia. And yeah, like I said, we're getting to that point now where, you know, today I was feeling shitty. But this is, you know, like I always say, this is what separates the men from the boys. This is where the fun truly begins now. Because, you know, the shittier you feel, the better you look. And this is the time, this is the fun time for me. So yeah, until our next video, just make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, swipe up when I post the shit, and until next time, thank you.